Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Mr. Adam Channel. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Adam. We're really happy to have you here with us today.
Adam, have you ever noticed how people get excited when they feel they're finally improving their English?
Oh, absolutely. There's this spark in their eyes, like something suddenly becomes clear.
Exactly. And I love that moment because it shows that learning doesn't have to be stressful. It can be enjoyable, even relaxing.
True. And most of the time, people just need someone to guide them gently, not overwhelm them.
Right. A good conversation can teach more than 100 pages of theory.
Speaking of conversation, I think today's topic will help a lot of learners.
I think so too. It's simple, practical, and something everyone can use right away.
And the best part is, they don't need perfect grammar to understand it.
Yes, they just need curiosity. The rest will follow naturally.
Well then, shall we begin our little talk?
Definitely. Let's guide them step by step, calmly, clearly, and with a bit of fun. Adam, I've been thinking about how people learn to speak English, and it fascinates me how the brain and the mouth don't always cooperate.
Oh, absolutely. I've seen so many learners who understand everything they read or hear, but when it's time to speak, their mind freezes.
Exactly. It's like their brain is full, but their mouth hasn't caught up.
Sometimes it feels as if there's a wall between the thought and the speech.
And that wall becomes thicker when people overthink every single word before they say it.
Yes, they try to build a sentence word by word, and that makes everything slow.
What they really need is a way to simplify the process, to make speaking feel natural instead of mechanical.
Natural speaking is all about rhythm, flow, and connection, isn't it?
It is. And the strange thing is, once someone feels the rhythm of English, they speak more confidently.
Confidence really changes everything. When they stop worrying about being perfect, they actually become better.
I've always believed that fluency starts when you stop fighting your own thoughts.
Absolutely. And many people don't realize that fluent speakers don't think word by word. They think in ideas, in small connected pieces.
Yes, like small blocks of meaning. Once you feel how a phrase flows, it stays in your mind as one unit.
That's so true. And speaking becomes faster because the brain isn't building a sentence from scratch.
Right. And there's something else too. When people repeat natural speech patterns, they begin to sound more authentic.
It's like learning a melody. English has its own music.
A lovely music, actually. And once people notice the pitch, the pauses, the ups and downs, everything becomes smoother.
I sometimes tell learners that speaking isn't just about words, it's about sound and movement.
And they often reply, "But my voice sounds strange when I hear it."
Oh yes, everyone says that. Even I hated listening to my own voice at first.
Same here. But accepting your own voice is part of growing as a speaker.
And realizing where your sound changes, where your tone shifts, where your words stretch.
It's so helpful because it shows how close or far you are from natural speech.
And honestly, awareness is half the improvement.
I agree. And repetition truly builds comfort.
When someone repeats a short sentence many times, their mouth becomes familiar with the movement.
Yes, the mouth remembers. It adapts.
It's interesting how the body and the mind learn together.
And once a phrase becomes automatic, the speaker gains a new level of confidence.
Exactly. They start thinking, oh, I can actually say that effortlessly.
That small victory can change everything.
Definitely. And then there are those long phrases people use all the time without even thinking.
Yes, the ones people say quickly in daily conversation.
Those phrases are like shortcuts. They save mental energy.
And the moment someone gets comfortable with them, their speech sounds more genuine.
It removes the pressure to build new structures every time.
And they become able to focus on meaning instead of structure.
That's when speaking stops being stressful.
Speaking of stress, many people freeze when a conversation feels too fast.
I know that feeling too well. But the truth is, speed is less about talking quickly and more about responding naturally.
Absolutely. Even short, simple responses help the mind stay active.
Because the goal isn't fast speech, it's clear thinking.
Clear thinking leads to clear speech.
And when people stop translating in their head, the change is huge.
Translation is such a heavy mental process.
It slows everything down.
And sometimes, when they forget a word, they stop speaking altogether.
But there's always another way to express the idea.
Description works wonders.
Yes, just explain the idea with the words you know.
That keeps the conversation alive.
And it shows intelligence, not weakness.
I love that you said that.
It's true. Communication is about connection, not perfection.
And then there's the part where people try to prepare for common situations.
Oh, yes. Many feel safer when they have something ready to say.
Like meeting someone new or asking for something politely.
Those moments can be stressful if you feel unprepared.
But knowing a few phrases in advance gives courage.
It's like having a key in your pocket.
A key you know will open the door every time.
That kind of preparation relieves pressure.
And it gives space for natural responses after that.
And I've noticed this too. Once people experience a small success, they want to keep going.
Because progress feels addictive.
Yes, and it motivates them to speak more.
Small steps create big changes.
Exactly. And speaking a little every day strengthens the connection between brain and mouth.
Just like building a habit.
A simple, gentle habit that grows with time.
And eventually, speaking becomes natural.
And that's the moment they realize, I can do this.
Sarah, do you know what I find fascinating? The way people slowly shift from thinking in their own language to thinking in English without noticing.
Yes, that transition is magical. It happens quietly, like a light turning on inside the mind.
The moment someone starts forming thoughts in English, even simple ones, everything changes.
Because thinking directly in the language removes so many obstacles.
Exactly. Instead of translating, The mind just flows.
And English becomes part of their daily life.
Even in small moments, like walking, cooking, or waiting in line.
Those small moments are perfect for mental language exposure.
And once the brain starts using English naturally, speaking becomes easier.
I truly believe that speaking is a reflection of thinking.
Absolutely. When thoughts are clear, speech is clear.
And when thoughts are blocked, speech becomes blocked.
Many people struggle not because they don't know English, but because they don't trust themselves.
Trust is important. Without it, even the simplest sentence becomes heavy.
Fear plays a large role too. Fear of being wrong, fear of sounding strange.
Fear has silenced more learners than lack of vocabulary ever has.
That's so true.
I always tell people, mistakes show you're learning. Silence shows you're stuck.
Beautifully said.
And you know, Adam, something else I've noticed is how pronunciation changes with practice.
Yes, the mouth adapts over time.
Even the difficult sounds, people eventually learn them when they relax.
Relaxation helps the tongue move.
And helps the voice sound more natural.
The emotional state of the speaker shapes the sound more than people think.
Confidence adds warmth. Fear adds tension.
And English loves relaxed rhythm.
Absolutely. When the speaker relaxes, English flows.
I love when learners suddenly realize they can pronounce something they used to avoid.
Yes, that spark in their eyes, pure joy.
And it makes them want to try more challenging sounds.
Speaking becomes a form of exploration rather than pressure.
And that exploration leads to fluency.
You know what else helps? Hearing English often.
The more the brain hears, the more it learns patterns.
Patterns become familiar, then become natural.
And eventually become automatic.
Automatic speech is what everyone wants.
It's the goal of every learner, truly.
But it's not something that appears suddenly.
No, it grows slowly as the speaker becomes comfortable.
And comfort comes from exposure, not pressure.
Well said.
I've also noticed that people who talk to themselves improve faster.
Yes, internal dialogue is powerful.
They narrate what they're doing, what they're thinking, how they feel.
And they build a small English world inside their mind.
That world becomes bigger each day.
And eventually, it becomes their new normal.
And when someone reaches that stage, English becomes part of their identity.
Not just a subject they learn, but a language they live with.
I love that distinction.
It's true. Identity shapes fluency.
Yes, when someone embraces English emotionally, everything becomes easier.
And they stop worrying about perfection.
Perfection is a trap anyway.
Real communication is about connection.
Exactly. Two people understanding each other. That's the goal.
And even imperfect English can create perfect connection.
I love how you phrased that.
It's something I've seen many times.
Me too. People connect because they feel understood, not because the grammar is flawless.
That realization liberates learners.
It gives them the freedom to speak.
And once they taste that freedom, they keep going.
And they discover that spoken English is simpler than they imagined.
Yes, because once the fear disappears, the words appear.
Fear blocks speech. Freedom unlocks it.
And that is the real beginning of fluency.
A beautiful beginning, really.
And one that grows stronger every day.
As long as they keep speaking,
Even a little bit.
even softly,
Even privately.
because every word spoken is a step forward.
A gentle, meaningful step toward confidence.
Thank you so much for joining today's lesson, and it was great to see you. Stay healthy and keep practicing.
If you find this video useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next English lessons. Your support means a lot to us and helps us to be more motivated to create more interesting and useful content, helping you speak English naturally and confidently every day. Thank you again, and see you in the next video.
We will be back soon with another interesting episode. Bye!